European Tour semi-final. Michael Smith, he's won one of these. One in Leipzig. Not far from here. The back end of last year. Ian White has made the final of one, but not won one. Kim Huybrechts has won one. Benito van der Pas, this is uncharted territory. Could we see a new winner on the European Tour? These two have played some pretty amazing stuff. But they've had a little bit of luck as well. Michael Smith had to survive 2 darts from Terry Jenkins in his quarter-final. Ian White, despite averaging 105 and hitting 3/4 of his darts at double, still had to survive a dart from Stephen Bunting. We could be in for something very, very special over the next hour, hour and a half, as the International Darts Open reaches its climax. Dan Dawson in the commentary box with Mike Lawrence.
Yes, looking forward to this one. Very much indeed. Both of them pushed, as you say, all the way to 11-leg deciders in their quarter-final matches. But that final and that winner's check and winner's trophy of the International Darts Open for 2015 is now tantalisingly close for the 4 men remaining.
59. $66.
And in terms of the head-to-head of previous meetings, it's all square at 3 apiece between these two. They met in a Players' Championship semi-final last September in Crawley. Michael won that 6-2 before going on to lose the final to MVG.
$100.
Yeah, but the Diamond did get their most recent meeting. He won that 6-2. That was in, just a month or so ago in Coventry, the quarter-final of a Players' Championship, or run to the quarter-final of the Players' Championship, I should say. Ian White has made a couple of finals this year on the Pro Tour. He's 1 game away from a 3rd final. Now, in both of those runs to the finals, he has hit perfect legs of darts. 2 9-darters with those 3 darts he has in his hand right now.
70.
Could we see another one from Ian White in a run to a final? Well, you could see a 70 checkout at least. And we will. 14-darter Ian White.
Ian White, 2nd leg, Michael to throw first.
Well, it would be a wonderful way to continue that run if you were to hit a 9-darter. But off and running is Michael Smith with a time of 40 at the start of the 2nd leg. That win over Terry Jenkins, Steve Beaton and Johnny Clayton.
100.
They've seen Michael here to the last 4. Ian White's seen off
85.
Michael Mansell, the Northern Irishman, Robert Thornton, and as we mentioned, an epic game earlier on against Stephen Bunting.
$100.
Yeah, it's fair to say if he beats Michael Smith as well as Stephen Bunting, Ian White is not going to be the toast of St Helens this evening.
100.
Yeah, it's just the 1 man from St Helens remaining now, after Stephen Bunting and Dave Chisnell both went out of the quarterfinals earlier.
96.
Oh, 60 points on the floor there. He would have been coming back looking at double 18. As it is, it's 96, and there's no guarantee he'll get a dart at a double there. So Ian White, couple of well, even a ton makes things interesting. I think he'll need more than 1 treble, but more than a flat
43.
Well, he certainly needs more than 43. 43 doesn't leave him finish. But it matters not, because it's a 14-darter for Michael Smith.
3rd leg in to throw first. Game on.
Tidy little start to this one. Now, Ian White has been superb today. And he's continuing to be so. Because that is his first maximum of the match. We had an incredible spell of darts in his... Oh, look at this. Both of them kicking off 180.
Just about hanging in there, that dart of Michael Smith's. Can either of them follow it up? Well, Ian White can't.
43.
Another 43.
What can Michael Smith do in response? He can't follow it up either. A groan from the crowd.
59.
But yes, I thought that performance against Stephen Bunting was the best I'd seen Ian White play on a big stage tournament for some time.
Yeah, I mean, the back end of that match was ridiculous. In the last, 4 legs, we had 8 180s, including one leg where they both hit 2.
I mean, Stephen Bunting, such a magnificent response to get back in with a chance of winning it, and I'd imagine he must be absolutely gutted to have lost it. And Ian White must be absolutely gutted to have hit 4 with just his scored just 4 with his first 2 darts. 24.
Michael, you require 170.
Yeah, and that's opened the door for Michael Smith to get an early break. He's not going to take out that 170, but if he hits it, well, he doesn't hit a treble.
You require 154.
But 112 is gettable. 154 is gettable with the way that Ian White has been playing so far today. But it's not going to happen.
$94.
Will be handily placed though now, Michael Smith.
12.
Look at this.
81.
Well, it's an interesting way of going. Normally they've stayed on the treble 20 there, but the problem with that was he blocked it with his first dart. Double 19 finish, eh? But double top for Ian White.
Game shot,
and he gets it, and he holds on to his throw.
Throw first. Game on.
Yeah, so that chance to break going begging for Michael Smith, the former world youth champion, now mixing it with the big boys and holding his own on the PDC Senior Tour, more than holding his own. Well,
26.
I had a 24 in that last leg, a 26 in this leg for Ian White to kick off. Not what is required at this stage of any game.
Well, he wasn't hitting those earlier, was he? Not in his 3rd round win over Robert Thornton, where he averaged 103, or his quarter-final win over Bunting, where he averaged 105. And if he is able to continue that form in this game and potentially the next one, then, I mean, he's going to be very, very difficult to stop. He's been the best player today in terms of standard.
96.
The question is whether he can do that. We know there's probably a little bit more to come from Michael Smith if he finds top gear. Kim Huybrechts looks to be timing his run very, very nicely. But maybe Benito van der Pas, if he can just harness the momentum of that fantastic win over the world #1 Michael van Gerwen, following up with it whenever Justin Pipe, albeit not sparkling in terms of the standard, average in the low 90s. But if that does, if he just think, you know, this is my weekend.
Yes, there's a few players who have gathered momentum as the weekend has gone on, and are coming into some top form into this
65.
final night
Michael, you require
of the International Darts Open. So to bring us all square, 92.
Yeah, he went that way again, which is what he did last time. He didn't hit the treble this time, but he has set it up quite nicely. Double 10, he does like double 10, Michael Smith. Tops and 10s is what he tries to leave at every available opportunity. Could we see the 170? Well, not on this occasion.
43. Michael, you require 20.
Double 5. Well, that was well wide. That wasn't a lot better.
In you require 127.
There was only 43 in that last visit from Ian White, and so this is a lot trickier than it might have been. Well, 67 left. Ball for 3-1.
102.
Not very far away.
Michael, you require 10.
Double 5 for Michael Smith, right next to his favourite double top.
Game shot
And he
full
gets
flag.
it.
Michael Smith, fifth leg in to throw first. Game on.
Well, none of the quarterfinals were decided in less than 10 legs.
123.
And are we going to see the semi-finals go the distance? Michael Smith with his second 180 of the match.
Now, can he follow it up on the Ian White throw, of course? Another one of those. Yeah, serious pressure being put on Ian White. Missed the ball for a 3-1 lead, Ian White. Now, coming under pressure, but responding.
125.
Well, that sets up a nice finish of 50 when he comes back.
Well, potential 10 darter. That'd be the best we've seen this weekend.
Yes, if he were to go straight for the ball. Yeah.
I'm not sure he's going to do that.
66. Michael, you require 50.
Go on, Michael Smith. No, well, never mind.
Game shot on the fifth leg.
Does it in 11 instead.
Michael Smith, sixth leg. Michael to throw first. Game on.
And that then for a break of throw. Ian White gives the barrels of those darts another rub.
96.
He has had a whole new load of dart gear sent to him by his supplier very recently, Ian White. Except they sent it to the wrong Ian White. They sent it to an Ian White in Leicester. Had to make some phone calls and try and retrieve it.
140.
Those darts he's using, the ones he's been using all year, hit 2 9 darters, made 2 finals with them, so he knows what he's doing with those ones.
Not a spare seat to be had here in the Saxon Arena tonight.
They've had a good night of darts as well. What a night of darts.
100.
More to come. Michael Smith has the advantage in this opening semi-final. He's looking to press that home. Oh, just the ton. Just the ton. Ian White, an opportunity.
You only require 161.
And again, leaving himself a 2-dart finish, Michael Smith, and putting pressure on his opponent with a much bigger task in hand, but well, missing the big treble.
66.
And
Michael, you require
missing
73.
The treble 20 at the end as well.
57.
Well, Ian White, he's hit a lot of ones and treble ones and the odd 3, and he did in that visit there that's left this 95, which is a bit trickier than it might have been. Now, he can go treble 19 or he can go at the ball. He's gone at the treble 19 and he's hit it, so he gets 2 darts at double 19.
57.
Oh, and he was not far away.
16.
Michael Smith for 4-2 and a bit of daylight between these two. And
the
there it is.
leg.
There it is, the number 3 seed has opened up a 2-leg advantage.
Yes, Michael Smith punishing Ian White for missing those 2 attempts at double 19.
And they were the shots that he wasn't missing earlier on today in those great wins over Robert Thornton and Stephen Bunting.
28.
Oh, well, just 28.
This is on the Ian White throw. Michael Smith knows that just 2 holds a throw as Ian White sticks a nut. Oh, wow, he's done that repeatedly. It's a strange one. I mean, right-handed players, a lot of the time, if it's a bit nervous or snatchy dart, they'll pull it across to the left. But yeah. Ian's had
7 scores.
What, like that?
Just 7.
Oh, it's weird, just, you know, not very long ago at all, Ian White was smashing in shots like that on a regular basis.
I suppose it does prove that these guys are human after all. For anyone watching who regularly throws 7 when they're down the pub, the big boys can do it. The big top pros can do it occasionally, but very occasionally it's very out of sorts, and
57.
And that's why we make such a highlight of it. Well, a drift towards the 5s now.
50.
Well, the one thing you can say for Ian White in this match so far, it's good grouping. If he sticks one in the 5 or the 1, then he quite often follows it into another one. But here comes Michael Smith.
140.
And he has stolen a march on Ian White in this one. He's got a 2-darter for a 5-2 lead, and the diamond is really up against it. He's going to have to dig very, very deep.
140.
And that'll help, but is it enough? 96 for Michael Smith, took this out in the second leg. Well, oh, double 19, double 19! Oh.
Here you require 106.
That would have been superb if that had come off.
Hammering the double 19s. He's trying to leave it with every available opportunity, but Ian White is going to give himself a chance. Double top for 106.
66. Michael, you require 38.
Doesn't do it. Straight at the double 19. Oh, can he see any of it? No, well.
Here you require 40.
He's had 4 darts for a 5-2 lead, Michael Smith. Is he going to live to regret that? Double 10 for Ian White. Double top, I beg your pardon. It's a scoreboard error. Now he wants double 10.
20.
Wow.
Michael, you require 38.
Nervy moments from both players as they edge towards the European final, and
Here you require
well,
20.
Absolutely baffling the way that these two guys in some scintillating quarterfinals produced incredible darts under pressure, and now it's all got very, very nervy. Big sigh of relief from Ian White.
Game on.
But he's pulled it back to 4-3. It was only a holder throw.
60.
yes, and another potential turning point in this match. Michael Smith could have been throwing for the match here at the start of this leg. But still needs 2 more. And he knows that Ian White will be pushing him all he can and doing all he can to turn this around.
134.
Make it through to the final himself.
Last dart saves him there, Michael Smith. 98 behind Ian White, but he's going to catch up.
100.
Just the ton after a good first dart. It's a little bit of a missed opportunity for the diamond. Michael Smith still in the driving seat, but he needs to find the treble bed
59.
and doesn't do so. So Ian White probably going to get 6 darts from here to level the match at 4 apiece, and he would have the throw in 2 of the 3 remaining legs. Now then, Ian White, treble 17. Well, even the single means that he's left himself that 70, which he took out in the very first leg. But it could go this, you know. It could go double 15. Oh, what a shot! What a shot, Michael Smith! He's only hitting 1 out of 4 of his doubles, but then he steps up and takes out 150. Change in the game. At 4-all, Ian White thrown first. The diamond is the favourite. Now he's up against it.
He was standing there poised to take out 70, but Michael Smith showing why he is being tipped to be one of the top stars of the very near future.
93.
Well, if you remember, that double 15 was the dart that he beat Terry Jenkins with in the quarterfinals. He did a 180 to leave himself 30, just hit the 180 to try and put Jenkins off for his match shot at 76. He missed 2 darts at double 8 there,
85.
with the crowd making a bit of a ruckus. And Michael Smith stepped up and pinned double 15. Maybe that was in his mind when he went for it, just 1 dart in his hand to complete that 150 checkout, which may prove to be a match-winning shot for Michael Smith. He's still got to find the winning double somewhere, but that could be the real key point in this match.
And Ian White's looking to fill it up with a ton 80 of his own. His second of the match.
140. He only required 137.
Oh, so 150 in the previous leg. Could we see a 137? We won't see a 137 from Ian White. There's a 149.
Michael, you require 149.
He did the 150.
Well,
he's not doing the 149.
What a way it would have been to
29.
win the match, a 150 followed by a 149. But as it is, Ian White looking at tops. 2 10s now. This has got to go, you feel.
30.
Oh, and it doesn't.
Michael, you require 120.
And Michael Smith will be leaving his favourite double top with Shanghai on the 20s. Needs the treble. Oh, he's gone the other way. Oh, my word. This boy, what is there to say? 2 bullseyes. How do you like that? Dan Dawson alongside me, I think for the first time this weekend, is lost for words.
That is unreal from Michael Smith. He blocks the treble bed. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Bullseye, bullseye. 120 checkout to follow the 150 in the penultimate leg. Michael Smith. What a display of big finishing from the bully boy. He is in the final of the International Darts Open, and he's given himself a chance of winning a second European Tour event. Who's